Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for taking some time to chill with me today. So I'm excited for today's video because I am starting my fall series perfume videos. So what that means is I'm going to select a few videos for the month of September, probably going into October, where I am going to feature my top 5 fragrances from each genre that I can't wait to wear this fall. So today we're going to focus on my top 5 Middle Eastern fragrances. Coming up, I'm going to do my top 5 niche, and then I'll go into my top 5 designer. I may even throw in a top 5 Dua because I have a lot of fragrances from the Dua brand. So I may throw that in. So just be ready and be prepared to talk about some fall fragrances with me this month and going into October. I'm excited for the series that I'm starting here. And so today, like I said, we're going to focus on my top 5 Middle Eastern fragrances that I can't wait to wear this fall. But if you are new here and this is the first time you're seeing my face, welcome, guys. My name is Naya. Here on my channel, I love all things fragrance and I sprinkle in some beauty here and there. So if that's your thing, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, become a member of my YouTube family. If you enjoy my content, please hit that like button so that YouTube knows that you love my content. And if you are one of my returning OG subscribers, you guys are the bomb. So let's jump in because I have 1, 2, 3 that are fairly new to my collection, and I think majority all of these are fairly new releases to the market, maybe with the exception of one. So I couldn't rank these, guys. I couldn't rank these. I pulled these out of my Middle Eastern collection, so they are in the top 5, but I could not rank them. So we're just going to go in no particular order. So the first one, guys, is going to be one that was recommended from one of my viewers. So I will leave the comment up here at the top of the screen, but I will also tag the video that I recently did for that one. I think I was going over my top 5 Swiss Arabian perfumes. That's what it was. And so this person left a comment underneath that video and said that I should try this one. And oh my goodness. Thank you for the recommendation because I absolutely love this fragrance. So this one is Oud and Lychee by Swiss Arabian. I love that bottle, right? Nice, clean, sleek bottle. I love that. So this one is going to have top notes of saffron and lychee. Love those notes. Middle notes of rose, peach, and raspberry. Base notes of vanilla, oud, and teak wood. Guys, when I tell you, this one is probably one of the newer ones to my collection, but I'm already in love with this. Already in love with this. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. It opens with that beautiful saffron note. And then the lychee is not too far behind it. Definitely getting the rose, definitely getting the oud, definitely getting a woody presence from this. It's sweet, slightly fruity. Guys, so pretty. So for me, I feel like, to me and my nose, this smells very similar to Shagaf Oud. If you're unfamiliar with Shagaf Oud, it is a rose and oud Middle Eastern DNA fragrance. Heavy on the rose, heavy on the oud, but it's done very well. Very pretty scent, right? To me, this is that, but smoothed out, blended to perfection. not as heavy on all of those notes. Keep the rose, keep the oud, keep the sweetness, but then add a touch of sweet fruitiness to this. Yeah. So not as heavy as the original Shagaf Oud, but it definitely gives me that DNA of it. Mellow that out just a little bit. Keep all the notes, but just mellow it out. Add that sweet fruitiness to it. This is such a beautiful scent. This is going to be my pretty oud scent for fall and winter. When you want an oud fragrance, but you want it to smell pretty, this is what that's going to represent for me. This is going to be on those days where I want to have that Middle Eastern vibe, but I want it to be smoothed out. I don't want it to have any rough, jagged edges. I want it to be sweet. So good. So thank you for recommending this to me, because I absolutely love this one. This is perfect, guys. So keep those recommendations coming, because I do listen. I listen. If you tell me something is amazing and something is great, and I go and do my little 1-2 research and look at the notes and look at some of the reviews and feel like it's something I want to add to my collection, I definitely will. So definitely keep your recommendations coming. That was a 100% success rate for that recommendation. Love that one. So the next one that we're going to move to is one that is new to the market, somewhat new to the market, new to my collection, because again, I just kind of bypassed it and I said, oh, I don't think I'm going to really get that one. But for whatever reason, I circled the block on this one and decided to go ahead and pull the trigger. So this one is Date Caramel. You guys have seen this bottle. You probably have this in your collection already. And Date Caramel is by Paris Corner, and it's inspired by Sticky Dates by Lush. Now, I have never smelled the original Sticky Dates, but from what I hear, it is a very sweet, thick, dense, beautiful fragrance, and so I wanted to give this one a try. This one has top notes of dates, coffee, and orange. That really got me. Middle notes of caramel, sugar, and benzoin. Base notes of vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. So I will say I wore this one probably 3 times already, just to really test it out, see how it wears on my skin, see how I really feel about it. And oh, in the air, oh my goodness, in the air, you get a heavy presence of caramel. It is sweet, it is sticky, it is thick. And then the date note comes in, which is also sweet and sticky. This is good. I am picking up some of that coffee now. That orange is definitely shining through. It's making my mouth water. Guys, if you love a date note, you have to enjoy a date note, because I feel like it's very present in this fragrance. Dates to me can come off sticky and sweet, but then it has a slight earthy feel to it. Just a slight earthy feel to it. But you're getting the orange, you're getting the coffee, you're getting the caramel, that vanilla, you're getting a ton of vanilla. It feels warm. This is gourmand heaven. This is gourmand heaven. So glad that I circled the block on this one, because I was just going to let this one pass me by. But love the date note in here. Love the sweet stickiness of that caramel. Love the orange that's brightening this all up, because it's a lot of sweetness. You know, you got the benzoin, you got the vanilla, you got the caramel, you got sugar. So this is a sweet fragrance. So adding that coffee and adding that orange in here just kind of lifts it up a little bit, but it's still sticky sweet. I love this one. I think that this is perfect for those cool months that are upon us, that cool weather that we're about to get. This is like you're bundled up. You want to smell sweet, sticky, rich, and thick. Date caramel. That's your girl. Absolutely love that one. The next one, guys, is one that was featured in one of my recent Lattafa videos. I will link that one above. But this one is Miss Petra. Look at that gorgeous bottle. The camera does it no justice. Absolutely beautiful bottle. So gorgeous. So Miss Petra has top notes of rum and plum, middle notes of tuberose and coconut, base notes of vanilla, musk, and praline. Guys, I mean, the dent doesn't lie. I haven't had this very long in my collection, so the dent does not lie. This is gorgeous to my nose. To me, this is beautiful. That plum is just nice and sweet and rich in here. I'm now picking up a little more of that coconut. The floral touches in here are beautiful. This feels warm. It feels a little deeper. It feels a little ambery. That rum note in here, which still to my nose, like I mentioned in my last video, feels like a spiced rum. Yeah, and I still feel that way. So a slight spiced rum note with a sweet plum. You're getting some floral touches, some of that coconut, but this just feels warm and ambery. I feel that this is a perfect scent for the fall because we're still going to have those warmer days where it's kind of warm during the day, but it's going to cool off in the evening. I feel like this is perfect because you do have that slight spiced rum note in here with that sweet dark plum note, and then that amber just makes this feel a little warm and rich. So I just feel like this is perfect for the cooler months that we're going into. Love this one. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing, Miss Petra, don't get too boozy as you continue to sit. I don't want you to get, you know, angel share on me. Don't do that. Okay, so we're down to the last two. So the next one is going to be one that is fairly new to my collection. I haven't even reviewed her yet, but people were going on and on about this one, guys, and I just had to add her to my collection. So this one is Abiyedh Scarlet. I have her, and I have a little baby dent going on because I've been wearing her and I have been enjoying her. So for the top notes, we have pink pepper and black cherry. We have middle notes of a white rose, peony, tonka bean, and nutmeg. We have base notes of sugar, caramel, patchouli, and vanilla. You know I love patchouli. You know I love vanilla. Absolutely love a black cherry note, tonka bean, caramel. So all of these were just kind of right up my alley, right? So this one is said to be inspired by a Christian Louboutin fragrance called Fétiche La Rose, and I have never smelled that fragrance, but I have seen a lot of people talk about that fragrance and do comparisons between this and that one, and a lot of people are saying it is spot on. But it's like, what do you expect from Lattafa? Lattafa is going to give you top notch. You know, Lattafa is really going to bring it and really give it to you, right? Especially when it comes with the inspired by fragrances. Oh, in the air. That is so pretty. That is unique. It's pretty. It's slightly sweet. This is sexy. This is grown. Definitely getting a kick of that pink pepper right off the top. Definitely getting that black cherry. I'm picking up a lot of rose here, but it's beautiful to my nose. Vanilla. This is sweet, slightly dark. This is sexy. I see wearing this on date night in the fall where you're going out. You may even have a little leather on. Oh, yeah. Beautiful floral scent, but it's darkened with that black cherry. You get a touch of earthiness in there from the patchouli. Yeah, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Perfect fall date night perfume. Love this. Now, like I said, I haven't smelled the original, so I can't really compare it to that to say whether or not it's a dupe, but people are saying who own the original and also own this one that Lattafa did it. So I'm so happy Lattafa did it because this is absolutely gorgeous. So again, this is Abiyedh Scarlet. Okay, so the last one, guys, on my top 5 Middle Eastern fragrances that I can't wait to wear this fall is going to be Ramsh Diva. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And this is by Zimaya. This is inspired by Vanilla 28 by K. Ali, but this has a little twist to it. So we'll get to that. This has top notes of vanilla, jasmine, and fruity notes, middle notes of sugar, vanilla, and tonka bean, base notes of amber, patchouli, and musk. Guys, now let me first say this. I am wearing the original Vanilla 28 today, layered with a Theory. Chef's kiss. Absolutely gorgeous. I smell phenomenal. Just a nice, warm vanilla, sweet with some of that dewdrop passion flower from a Theory. Gorgeous. Try that one. I'm going to do a layering video very soon, so stay tuned for that. It probably will come out in a few weeks because I've already had my videos kind of mapped out for the month of September, but I may try to slide it in there, but I'm definitely going to do it at some point because I've been coming up with some really nice layering combinations that I want to share with you guys. So definitely stay tuned for that. But back to this one. I got on that tangent because this one is said to be inspired by Vanilla 28, and I'm actually wearing Vanilla 28, so I can kind of really give a good review on this one. This is beautiful. So this one, it gives me the DNA of Vanilla 28, but it's not as heavy and it's not as thick as Vanilla 28. Vanilla 28 is beautiful. To me, that is a warm, rich, deep brown sugar type of feel fragrance with some patchouli, some earthiness in there. Absolutely love that. This is giving you that, but on a lighter version, right? And then you definitely get that fruity quality in here. So I think that's the little twist that they added. This little fruitiness in here, yeah, kind of gives it a little different twist. This is pretty. Easy reach, easy to put on those days where you just want to smell like a sweet vanilla. You want something a little rich, a little warm, slightly fruity, not overly fruity, but just slightly fruity. Easy reach. Yeah, think Vanilla 28, but a touch lighter. Absolutely gorgeous. This will be perfect for those cooler days we're about to have. This is actually a scent that is good for a transition. I feel like you can put this on now while we're still having warm weather. You can wear this now all the way into the fall. I think this is gorgeous. So again, Ramsh Diva. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Well, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Like I said, I will have a series of fall fragrances. I'm going to do niche, I'm going to do designer, I may throw in Dua. So we're just going to see what's going to happen, but they're all going to come in the month of September, maybe going into the month of October. We'll see. But I hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope that you come back, subscribe to my channel, become a member of my YouTube family. Also like and share this video if you enjoyed the content, guys, because that helps my channel to continue to grow. Leave me a comment first. Since we're talking about Middle Eastern fall fragrances we can't wait to wear, stick to Middle Eastern. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know your top 5 Middle Eastern fragrances that you can't wait to wear this fall. Also, let me know if you have any of these in your collection and what you think. And until the next time, guys, bye.